Yo, what up everyone? I'm Rakim here on Rapping and Snacking, getting into another Collector's Corner video. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rapping and Snack. I appreciate y'all as always. Subscribe to the YouTube and drop your favorite item after the video. I got some promo stuff here, action figures, CDs, CD long boxes, a book, vinyl, and tape. So I got a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First off here, we got Alchemist Flying High Part 2. This was released on his website. So the price was just a stock price. I forget. I feel like his CDs are usually like 20 bucks or so. Which honestly, considering this is what, like 4 or 5 tracks and then 4 or 5 instrumentals, whatever it is, pretty steep. But you know, it's all limited and it's like in one of these harder covers. I don't know what these cases are called. I just call them myself like a digipack hardcover because, you know, they're a little more sturdy and they open like a digipack, but I don't know the official terminology. But anyways, Flying High Part 2, this was just stock price that I pictured or purchased on his website. Haven't listened to this one yet, still sealed. So I'll go ahead and pop that one open. Next up here, we got an eBay purchase. This is from the Mafia 6. So not 36 Mafia, but the Mafia 6. I'm wearing a 36 Mafia hoodie. And this is the Hear Some Evil mixtape. I picked this up on eBay for $28 or $29 shipped. So pick that one up. Boom, boom, boom. Haven't heard this one yet. So pick that one up. The Mafia 6. Now next up here, we got DJ Muggs, Crime Apple, and RLX. This is Los Pollos Hermanos, and I haven't heard this one. You know, DJ Muggs, it's so hard to keep up with this guy. He releases so much music, one of the best producers of all time, and to be quite frank, I haven't listened to quite a bit of his like recent stuff because he's just releasing so much. You know, Alchemist releases a lot of music. DJ Muggs, believe it or not, releases even more music, it seems. At least what he sells on his website. So whenever I see a CD, I'll buy it because I already know once it's sold out from his website, it's going to go for way more on Discogs. And I've kind of talked about my gripe with a lot of music these days is, I've talked about this in a lot of videos, is that it's not like back in the day where you can wait years and years and years and pick up an album and it'll be, you know, same price, right? Everything these days is all limited edition. So you have to buy it now so you can listen to it now or listen to it later, whatever, but you have to buy it now to secure it at like a decent rate. In most cases, some cases the price is dropped down, but in all these limited edition releases, especially with like artists like DJ Muggs, all these things go up. So I don't know when I'm going to listen to this because there's so much other music I want to listen to right now, but you know, this is also weird. It's like in a DVD kind of case, but it doesn't have a hard case. This is kind of like a digipack, you know, opens like so, and it's like a softer case. So if you drop this, you can't replace it, right? Because the artwork is on the actual casing. So anyways, pick this one up. I've not heard any song from this project. You know, I like Muggs, obviously. I like Crime Apple. I don't really know who RLX is. Not ringing a bell. So we'll go ahead and see. If y'all like this, go ahead and drop it in the comments. But I don't know, when I'm listening to this, I just knew I had to pick it up because it's probably going to get sold out eventually, and I'll, you know, have to pay 60, 70 bucks, whatever it would be in a couple years. So anyways, that's my gripe with limited edition music, because everything, it's like more than half the stuff you buy today is limited edition. It's very frustrating. Anyways, we got here Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die at Once. This was like a surprise album, kind of. You know, he was teasing an album, then you called a number on some billboards and his Instagram that he had posted, and then it like linked to, you know, cryptic messages of a new album by Freddie. Freddie's back, whatever. So this is interesting because Freddie usually has features on his albums, and this one, I haven't heard any features. Also, it doesn't have any features on the credits. Like, I should say rapping features, right? Pretty cool artwork too, and interesting because he only released a CD for this. I was expecting him to do like a full-on like CD, vinyl, tape, you know, promo items, like all this stuff, and it doesn't seem like he has, at least not yet. And it kind of seems like, I'm not gonna say he missed the boat to do that, but since this is a more like darker album and darker theme with the title and the cover and all that, you would think that he'd release like some Halloween promo items or something, and now, you know, we're past Christmas. It's New Year now, so you'd think he would have done that, but he didn't. So I'm sure they'll do something in the future. But as of now, there's only a CD. I listened to it a couple times. It's definitely not near my favorite Freddy project, but it's also not a bad project. I have to keep listening though, because usually these things take a little while, you know, a few spins to grow on me for me to fully understand it or to really gather my thoughts. So anyways, You Only Die Once. Freddy's actually one of my favorite rappers, like in the past 10 years. I love his music. So anyways, boom, boom. So this one may come as a shock to some of y'all. This is a book that I picked up from Serge Tankian from System of a Down. His coffee shop called Kavat Coffee. It's in Eagle Rock in Los Angeles. And this is his book called Down with the System. I picked this one up. He actually usually has signed copies in there, but this is their only copy left, and I don't care that much about signatures. So this one came without a signature. So I bought this, and y'all may be wondering, this guy's never talked about System of a Down before. Dude, I've been listening to System of a Down so much the past month. I listened to that group a little bit. Like in middle school, I remember seeing like BYOB music video way back in the day, and I really liked that song, but I never picked up their music. You know, I just heard some singles and I liked it, but I was just buying rap at the time. And then my friend had a song playing. I forget which song he had playing. Maybe it was Toxicity or Chop Suey or one of those. And he had it playing in his car. I was like, you know, maybe I'll buy that digital copy, you know, because it's been so long since I heard it. And I was like, you know, let me just borrow, because he had a CD, so I borrowed the CD. I burned it to my computer, and then I was like, dude, this is amazing. I think it was Mesmerize and Hypnotize I had burned. I was like, dude, these albums are pretty good. And then I was like, you know, let me just buy their whole discography. So then I just bought everything, so you'll see that probably in a coming video. And then I visited his coffee shop, bought his book. Really, really, really good band. Not that I know much about, you know, rock and metal and all that stuff. I'm super limited, but had to support. Been bumping it for the past like month. It's been a fun ride. So very happy to listen to that. I'm sure some of y'all like their music, so drop your thoughts if you want. Now going back to rap, we have here the Death of Slim Shady Coup de Grace Jason mask. So he had released another Jason mask. I'd shown one of my other Collector Corner videos. This is a different one. This is for the Death of Slim Shady, as you can see right here in the logo. So pick this one up from Eminem's website. Stock price, probably sold out by now. Now, next up we have this, which came out on the Black Friday Record Store Day. This is the MF Doom Operation Doomsday alternate cover CD long box. So I picked this one up. I was in Thailand when Black Friday happened, so I didn't, you know, I was like, let me just buy this online because I know it's going to be sold out in the stores that I go to. So I got this for $31 shipped on eBay. Boom, boom, boom. So I know he had another, you know, he had the original cover, and then he also did the etched cover. The etched cover, I'll do a product unboxing video on that because I got that in the mail just recently. But this one is the alternate cover. So pick this one up, limited edition, $31 shipped from eBay. Moving on, this is something that I picked up. I think they're having a Black Friday sale. I think that's what it was. That's why I picked it up. They had some sort of sale. That's why I picked it up. This is from Mass Appeal's website. So I got some 7 inches, a 10 inch, and then a 12 inch. So first off here, we got the Ghostface Killah featuring Kanye's No Face single. Boom, boom, boom. And then we got the other edition, the No Face version. You can see it's a different cover. It also does not have the Obi strip. It also has a different hype sticker, and this is called the Dropout edition. So it's got the bear and it's got the Wu-Tang logo. So these two different covers right here, both I picked up on Mass Appeal. Boom, boom, boom. And they're also different colored vinyl. Let's pick those up. I also got Ghostface Killah and Method Man's Pair of Hammers right here. Boom, boom, boom. Also from Mass Appeal, also from the same album, Set the Tone. So pick those up, or pick that up. 7 inch. Then I picked up another 7 inches, Static Selecta's Unpredictable 7 inch. Boom, boom, boom. Also has the Wu-Tang logo. So all Wu-Tang themed thus far. Then I got this 10-inch. This one I think dropped last year. I'm not remembering, but I just decided to add this one to my cart. This is the Roses 10-inch right here. As you can see, it's a picture disc. Caroline, Be My Valentine. Got this Outcast hype sticker right there, and then on the back says yes, no, and maybe. So pretty cool stuff. I didn't buy it when it first dropped, but then I added it on because, like I said, there was a discount that I got. It was like 15 or 20%. I don't remember. And then lastly, from that bundle, I got the Nas Illmatic live from the Kennedy Center. This one was not only that 15 or 20% discount, but it was also extra discount on top of that, so I made sure to pick this up. I never actually picked this up, because I remember when it dropped, it was like 36 or 32 or 34 bucks, and at the time I just didn't want to buy it. I was like, yeah, I'll just buy it used, or I'll just wait for it to drop in price, and that's exactly what happened. So I picked this one up. It's still sealed. Just got it in the mail. So, yeah, cool stuff. Got from Mass Appeal's website, all at a discount, so happy about that. Now, moving on, got some other CD long boxes that I picked up from DJ Genuine, and this is a guy, like I've said in previous videos, that I can't tell you the exact prices because we've just negotiated a lot, and then we just talk so much that it's all lost in there. So this one was really cool, man. This is rare. This is Penthouse Players Click Paid the Cost sealed long box. It's slightly beat up, but it's still sealed. You can kind of see like it's not in perfect condition. Still sealed though. And just the CD alone, like not even the long box pressing, but the CD alone is already not the easiest to find and somewhat pricey, like a lot of Ruthless Records stuff is. So picked this up and was very happy about this one. From him as well, I got another sealed LL Cool J 14 Shots of the Dome. Now this is interesting because it doesn't have the full-on cover like Paid the Cost does or the Doom does. This actually is like a Columbia sleeve, and then just like a Columbia sleeve right here, and it has a slot for the CD. So this is the CD right here. That's a slot for you to view the CD. So I find that pretty cool. Usually the CD long boxes that I have at least aren't like that. So I find that to be pretty cool. This is also sealed as well. So 14 Shots of the Dome, dope LL album. And then, man, this is the one that I was actually most happy about. This is another sealed one. Now this is in great condition. This is Scarface's Mr. Scarface is Back. Super awesome album. Love the cover. And yeah, man, I was very happy about this one too. So as you know, long boxes ain't the cheapest, so you can imagine this wasn't super cheap. And then he threw this one in. This is just super beat up. It didn't even come with a CD. This is just Naughty by Nature's 1993. He just threw this in for free because he wasn't going to sell it to anyone, so he just threw it in. Super beat up. I'll be looking for another copy, but for now, I have this one, 1993. Super beat up, but shout out to him anyways for throwing that in. DJ Genuine. So some of these long boxes, are pretty expensive. So then next up, we have a pickup from eBay, and this is something that I wanted for years, and I never picked it up. I think because back when I originally wanted it, I just, I didn't have enough money. I remember it was hovering around like, 100 at the time. This I'm talking about like 10 years ago. I remember seeing it for 100. You can probably find it for a little cheaper back then, but now I got it for 130 shipped, and this is in great condition. It still has the original packaging. This is the Tupac action figure by All Entertainment. Boom, boom, boom. So it looks like it's sealed, but this, you can actually lift this and take the action figure out. So that's interesting. So I'm sure whoever had sold this to me had, put it on their shelf at one time. I would be shocked if they hadn't. But it looks in great condition. So happy to go ahead and put this one on my shelf. I got this for 130 shipped off of eBay. Very happy with this. And yeah, Tupac is awesome. Very happy to pick that one up. Now next up, this is something that I got from someone on Instagram. His name is Oops Kalo. He is from Poland, and he had blessed me with a duplicate that he had. This is the Eminem Marsh Mathers LP, but a Poland pressing, which I didn't have. He just wanted to give this to me out of love. So really appreciate that, especially because, the shipping to the U.S. from Europe is not always so cheap. So very kind of him. He also threw in a note, and then he actually threw in this whole pamphlet of his Eminem collection. I think he printed it from Discogs. and just wanted to show me all the Eminem stuff he has, which is like, 15, 20 pages worth of stuff. So pretty cool stuff. Appreciate that, letting me know. And just cool to see, fans out there of the same artists that I like, and then they're just, showing their stuff. I always appreciate that. Like I tell you, I'll drop your favorite stuff in the comments as I read it, and then, I'm just a very curious guy. So big shout out to him for blessing me with this Eminem Marshall Mathers LP. Next up, we have this, which I've been waiting for all the stuff in the mail. I'm not remembering if I did a product showcase unboxing for this. If not, I'll do one that's more in depth in this video. This is Rakim's God's Network Rebirth album. Honestly, I haven't heard this one yet. I'm not rushing to put this one in. I will. I bought it all because I love Rakim and I'm a sucker for some collector stuff. But I will listen to it. I'm not rushing because I just have a feeling I'll be disappointed, because after looking at, the track list and all that, when a rapper or artist hasn't released music in years, and when I say years, I mean Rakim, when did he last drop? It was The Seventh Seal, I recall, was his last album, and I don't remember the exact year for that. Was it 2009? Was it 2007? Was it 2010? It was over 10 years ago, minimum. So you have that. Then you have, it's 2024, so we're talking like maybe 15 years ago. He drops an album, it's 7 songs, and every song has at minimum 2 features. It's just not, to me, it just seems like a money grab up front, if I'm just being completely honest. So I don't know how much I'll like this. I'm not in a rush for it. But I'll go ahead and obviously listen to it. It just sketches me out to see that. Rakim, I would just love to have an album with no features, or just like a couple songs with features. Obviously, beggars can't be choosers, I understand that, but the signs here aren't great to see, like Rakim, for example, with BG, Husk Kingpin, and Compton Menace. Like, are those features I would expect on a Rakim album? And 4 artists on 1 song, and then 7 songs. This whole thing probably has like 15 features and it's 7 songs. And that's crazy. So anyways, maybe I sound like a hater. I don't really care. I've seen Recipe for Success and I've seen Recipe for Failure while listening to music. And this, without listening so far, is Recipe for Failure. So we'll go ahead and see what I think. But anyways, what I got the tape. Obviously, I just showed you the cover, the CD digipack. Then I got the alternate cover. Boom, boom, boom. And then I got the CD single, Pendulum Swing, which also comes with a remix. And then it's got acapella, instrumental. And then I got the 7-inch single that came with it as well, Be Ill, but it also has Love Is the Message. So it's kind of like a double artwork. Boom, boom, boom. And then the vinyl. So I got everything for this album. Rakim is one of the all-time greats, icon, influenced thousands, if not millions, of rappers around the world. I mean, he's been rapping for a long time. So had to pick this one up. One of the dopest rappers, and even if it isn't good, have to support an all-time great. So at least that's what I'm rolling with. So anyways, feel free to let me know what y'all think. Maybe I will end up loving this album. We'll see. Or EP, whatever you want to call it. Now, next up, we have an album that I do like a lot. This is Kaze's Kamikaze Time's Up. And this was actually recently pressed on vinyl by my friend, The Torture Chamber. And his company is called Criminal Records, I believe. I think that's his. Sorry if I am incorrect there. But Kamikaze Time's Up. This had not had, I don't believe this ever had a vinyl pressing, and if it did have a vinyl pressing, it definitely didn't have a picture cover pressing. I'm almost certain, though, this is the first time it's even pressed on vinyl. So, pick this one up, just stock price. Through him on Instagram I bought it. I don't know if it's on his website, but The Torture Chamber is his Instagram, or just DM me or whatever, and I will post it for y'all to pick up. So happy that has a vinyl release. Now next up here we have Larry June's Doing It For Me. And this I picked up on vinyl. Boom, boom, boom. I actually also have the CD. I think I showed that in a previous video. But pick this one up, and usually, as you all know, I prefer to get black vinyl if it is available. But in this case, I had to get the picture cover vinyl. So got the hype sticker here. Also have the poster it came with, just so y'all can see since I have it open. But the true star of the show is the vinyl, and this is really cool. I had to opt out of the black vinyl. I had to get the picture cover vinyl because this is a rim. And that's just super cool. As anyone knows who listens to Larry June, he's always talking about, oranges or money or investments or, staying positive, staying healthy. But he also talks about cars a lot. So this is just totally on brand with Larry June. You got the rim on both sides. I thought that was super clever. So I had to pick up that picture, or the picture disc. Like, I like, colored vinyl or picture disc if it just makes sense. If it's just a money grab, like you just get some artist and it's like on yellow vinyl or purple vinyl and it doesn't make sense. And to me, it's just kind of a money grab. But in this case, this is quite relevant, quite genius. It also matches the rims on this car. I'm not a big car enthusiast, so I don't know much about cars. But, yeah, like it matches all that stuff. So I respect it right there. So anyways, boom, boom, boom. So that was the stock price that I picked up from his website. But anyways, his website or Loma Vista Recordings, I don't remember. But anyways, that's everything I got. Feel free to let me know what you think down below, your favorite stuff, what you think on some of the questions I asked, some of the commentary I had. I don't mind. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok. I rap and snack. I appreciate y'all as always. Subscribe to the YouTube, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bless up.